Have you ever stopped to think about which habits are draining your bank account and hindering your financial progress? The truth is that many financial mistakes we make don't stem solely from a lack of knowledge, but from everyday traps that become routine. In this video, we'll reveal 16 common mistakes that might be draining your money, and the best part is, they're easy to avoid. By understanding these traps, you can transform your financial mindset and start down a more solid path to prosperity. And if you're ready to see real changes in your life, stay with us until the end to discover how small actions can lead to big changes in your wallet. After all, who doesn't want to know what successful people do to thrive? Let's go. Mistake number 1. Buying a house too soon. For many people, the idea of owning a home represents security and stability. But does this step need to be taken early on in your financial life? Those who have built wealth, like Warren Buffett, often prioritize renting before committing to a mortgage. That's because, by purchasing a property too soon, you end up tying up a large portion of your capital in a single asset, limiting your ability to explore other investment opportunities that could offer higher and faster financial returns. Let's imagine you have $300,000 available. Instead of using that amount as a down payment on a house and taking on a long-term mortgage, you could invest that amount in an account with an average annual return of 10%. In 5 years, this capital could grow to approximately $480,000 mass, allowing you to take a firmer step toward home ownership without compromising other opportunities for profitability. With a mortgage, most of your money would be tied up in debt and interest, reducing your potential for growth. Owning a home is indeed a dream for many, but waiting for the right moment might be the best choice. By prioritizing renting initially, you maintain financial flexibility and can focus on building a more solid wealth foundation. Who knows, you might discover even more interesting investments while waiting for the right time to buy. Mistake number 2. Obsession with brands. The fascination with famous brands is one of the biggest challenges for those seeking financial stability. Spending on luxury items may seem like a symbol of status and power, but this is a dangerous trap. The example of billionaires like Warren Buffett illustrates a different mindset. He prefers to invest his money in what generates real value and durability. Imagine spending $5,000 on a famous brand watch. That amount, if invested, could yield consistent returns over the years. In other words, by choosing prestige brands solely to show off power, you might be leaving aside investments that could build your wealth. Why not prioritize what really increases your net worth? Think, what is worth more, a luxury watch or the balance in your investment account growing? Adopting a mindset that values what is useful and durable is the first step to solid financial growth. True prosperity comes from wise choices, not from labels. Mistake number 3. Underused subscriptions. With the ease of digital subscriptions, we end up accumulating services we barely use. Streaming subscriptions, gyms, and health apps are tempting, but do you really use all of these services? When added up, these expenses become considerable and can represent a waste. To identify which subscriptions are truly worthwhile, make a list of all you have and evaluate how much each one is really used. Imagine that by canceling 2 $40 subscriptions a month, you save $960 a year, a sum that could be invested and generate future returns. Instead of spending on forgotten services, you free up resources for what really matters and avoid the constant drain on your budget. Small adjustments in monthly expenses allow you to redirect resources toward more meaningful goals. Review your subscriptions periodically and invest what's left over in something that will make a difference in the long term. Mistake number 4. Smoking. Besides being harmful to health, smoking is a habit that consumes a significant part of the budget. Spending $10 a day on cigarettes, for example, amounts to $3,600 a year, a sum that, if invested, could yield returns over time. Imagine if instead of spending on cigarettes, you invested that amount in a long-term investment, like a fixed income fund. In a few years, the amount saved and invested would multiply, providing a stronger financial base. Furthermore, By reducing cigarette consumption, you also save on medical expenses and treatments in the future. Redirecting spending on cigarettes to investments is a decision that benefits both your health and your wallet. A change that, besides being simple, has a lasting impact and transforms your relationship with money. Mistake number 5, buying a new car. A new car is the dream of many, but it's important to consider the rapid depreciation of this asset. The moment it leaves the dealership, the vehicle starts to lose value. And in the first year, depreciation can reach up to 20%. This choice can hinder your ability to save and invest. Those who understand the importance of financial control often opt for a used car, which offers conditions close to a new vehicle, but with less depreciation. For example, by choosing a $50,000 car instead of an $80,000 one, you save $30,000 that could be invested to generate more value over time. The choice of a used car helps reduce costs and frees up resources for long-term investments, less depreciation and more savings. Mistake number 6, reckless credit card use. The credit card can be an important ally in financial management, but if not used responsibly, it can become a dangerous trap. The ease of installments and revolving credit makes it easy to lose control of expenses and end up accumulating debt. The recommended practice is to always pay the bill in full, avoiding revolving credit interest, which is the highest on the market and can exceed 300% per year. In this way, you use the card as a tool to maximize your purchasing power without compromising your budget. Using the credit card with planning avoids abusive interest rates and keeps control over your finances. Remember, discipline is the secret to avoiding debt and using credit to your advantage. Mistake number 7, impulsive shopping. Who hasn't been swayed by an impulse purchase? Sales and discounts are tempting, but these purchases can add up and impact the budget. Before buying an item, take 24 hours to reflect. This time allows you to assess whether the item is really necessary or just a momentary purchase. This habit of reflection prevents the accumulation of unnecessary expenses. Think that every $100 saved on an impulse purchase can be invested and yield long-term returns. Instead of filling your space with things that end up forgotten, prioritize investments that will bring lasting results for your future. Reflecting before each purchase helps you avoid unnecessary spending and keeps you focused on your financial goals. Mistake number 8, eating out frequently. Eating out is enjoyable, but when it becomes a constant habit, the cost can be high. A $30 meal may seem harmless, but if multiplied several times a week, the amount quickly adds up. Cooking at home can be up to 50% cheaper than eating out. Besides the savings, preparing your own meals offers control over the ingredients, which benefits your health. Try new recipes and turn cooking into a moment of fun and learning. Small changes in eating habits benefit both your wallet and your health. Cooking at home reduces expenses and offers the opportunity to create new culinary experiences. Mistake number 9, constant gadget upgrades. Technology advances quickly, but upgrading gadgets with every new release is a habit that drains financial resources. Replacing your phone or computer too frequently represents a significant annual cost. Let's imagine you buy a new phone for $4,000 every 2 years. If you choose to keep the same device for 3 or 4 years, you could save and invest the amount you would spend on the upgrade. By keeping a device longer, you save money and prioritize investments that will make a difference in the long run. Ask yourself what's more important, the latest device or the chance to grow your wealth. By making this choice, you're putting yourself on the path to financial independence. Mistake number 10, excessive social spending. An active social life is healthy, but the costs can strain your budget. Dinners, parties, and frequent trips impact the budget, but it's possible to have fun economically. Instead of spending in expensive places, host gatherings at home and enjoy the company of friends. A homemade dinner, a game night, or a simple get-together can be as enjoyable as going out and at the same time, much more affordable. Your friends value your presence and the authentic moment. With planning, you can maintain an active social life and balance finances without sacrifices. Error number 11, spending on lotteries. When it comes to lotteries, it's easy to let hope take over. After all, who hasn't dreamed of $1 million prize that could change their life forever? However, the truth is that the odds of winning are extremely low, making this habit a real financial black hole. Instead of investing your money in lottery tickets, why not direct it toward investments with real potential for returns? If you spend $10 a week on lotteries, by the end of a year, you'll have spent $520, an amount that could have been growing in an investment. Putting that amount into an investment fund, for instance, creates the potential for real earnings, increasing your chances of building wealth over time. The path to financial independence doesn't depend on luck, but on the choices you make every day. So, instead of betting your money on a remote chance, choose strategies that truly make your money work for you. Error number 12. Drinks at bars. Going out to a bar with friends is one of the most common ways to relax and socialize. But have you ever thought about the financial impact of this habit? A night out can easily cost $100 or more, and when we add up this expense multiple times a month, the amount becomes significant. Instead of spending in bars, why not opt for happy hour at home? Inviting friends over for a night of homemade drinks is a more economical and fun alternative. You can even try new recipes, explore cocktails, and create a more intimate, cozy atmosphere without worrying about the bill at the end of the night. Enjoyable moments and good conversations don't need to come with high bills. Hosting happy hour at home helps protect your budget and allows you to enjoy the moment consciously. Error number 13. Excessive beauty products. The world of beauty is enticing, but it's easy to get lost in the idea that we need an endless variety of products. With every new release, we feel pressured to buy whatever promises to transform our appearance. But do we really need so many items? Instead of spending on a shelf full of cosmetics, opt for a simple and effective skincare routine. Investing in a good moisturizer and a quality sunscreen, for example, can provide an effective and economical skincare regimen. True beauty comes from how you feel about yourself. Prioritizing products that truly make a difference allows you to save money and simplify your daily routine, leaving room for investments that genuinely add value. Error number 14. Processed food. With the rush of daily life, processed foods seem like a quick and convenient solution. However, this type of diet generally comes with a financial and health cost. Processed foods tend to be more expensive and less nutritious. Cooking at home, on the other hand, allows you to control the ingredients. Opting for healthier and more economical alternatives, preparing your own meals can be cheaper, healthier, and even provide moments of fun and learning. Eating well is a way to take care of both your health and your wallet. Turn cooking at home into a routine and discover the joy of preparing tasty, nutritious meals. Error number 15. Excessive spending on parties. The festive spirit can be a time of big expenses and great excitement to gather friends and family. However, we often feel pressured to spend more than we should. Expensive gifts, fancy dinners, and decorations can quickly stretch your budget. Instead of going overboard, why not set a spending limit before the holiday season? Planning gifts and meals in advance and thinking of more economical alternatives, like handmade gifts or family meals, helps keep the budget in check and creates a warmer, more personal atmosphere. The best memories come from shared moments, not the size of the credit card bill. With planning and creativity, you can enjoy the holiday season without compromising your finances. Error number 16. Status purchases. In today's society, owning luxury items is often associated with success. However, this relentless pursuit of status can quickly drain your finances and bring little satisfaction. Figures like Warren Buffett, for example, show that it's possible to live modestly, even with great wealth. Instead of seeking status through material goods, why not focus on investments that genuinely add value to your life? Choosing investments like stocks or real estate, instead of designer clothes and accessories, allows you to build real wealth. True wealth doesn't come from expensive labels, but from good financial management. Focus on decisions that will truly make a difference in your future and let your money work for you. Now that you know the 16 mistakes that may be sabotaging your finances, it's time to take action. Choose one of these topics and start changing your financial reality today. How about canceling a subscription, reviewing a leisure expense, or planning upcoming holidays more economically? Small actions lead to big transformations. Comment where you're watching from and share your financial strategies. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to keep learning. Transform your financial mindset because your future starts now.